Hello, 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 and welcome back to another trek through the dungeon. Today I'm going to be trying a build I've never done before, or a build I've done before on a character I've never done before, and that is going to be an Ice Elementalist Merfolk, whose name will be Burr. And as we have seen in the past, this is most likely going to be a pretty dull run, but it'll end quickly. Dodging is very good, apparently, for merfolks, and early game pole arms are very powerful. Ice magic has a plus, and I'm guessing conjurations is the way this book is going to be oriented. Let's nix stealth for the moment and focus on what I'm going to be killing with, which is ice magic. But we will, as soon as I find a pole arm, I will transition into pole arms for the early game damage output, because that's where I'm most likely going to get my benefit. Uh, Yeah. What do I have available to me? Freeze, which I'm guessing is a very low range offensive spell. Very low range, but it does work. Let's get out of visual range of the bat, grab this, and then go the long way. We are going to be looking for a pole arm, preferably a spear, but I'll take what I can get. Freeze appears to be practically melee range, so even worse than I was initially thinking. Punching a cockroach. This is not going to end well. I'll take any weapon I can get at this. Oh, it is actually melee range, yeah. Speed dagger is a good increase from nothing. But I'll be very happy to have a more powerful attack than this soon. Of course, I only have 4 mana. I couldn't really afford, magic-wise, to be repeatedly attacking with anything much more powerful than this. Yeah, this is fine for now. We're gonna go pure ice initially because the scaling on these early game spells at least seems to be purely based on ice. There isn't a mixed conjuration component to the freeze spell. And looking down the list, until I get icicle, I won't really care. So yeah. Alright, that's cleared. Next. I have no way of dealing with bad status effects or dangerous uniques right now. I'm not going to open these doors. Hopefully the slimes won't eat their way out. Elven Leather does not interfere as badly with spellcasting, so we'll go with that. Intelligence over Dex, unfortunately, or for better or worse. I do intend to go primarily mage, so intelligence will be the obvious choice there. The reason I'm considering Dex at all is because my early game survival is going to depend on my ability to dodge, and probably I will end up needing spears as a weapon, as a damage source, so. Ice magic has popped the barrier. Let's go ahead and put spellcasting on. I don't really need the spell levels, but it will also help with the damage output somewhat. And what else am I training? Dodge. I do want to keep trickling into dodge. You know what? Yeah, focus ice magic, but trickle into the 2 other schools. I mean, if I'm relying on one thing as my primary offensive, it behooves me to make it as offensive-y as I can. Do I risk it? I can probably kill the thing, but I kind of want insurance. Is it susceptible to cold? It is not. Okay, then never mind. Then let's go somewhere else. So far so good. There's a lot of orcs, so I need to be very cognizant of not over advancing, but instead constantly doing this, pulling enemies back so that I'm closer to the staircase and towards the known. Any minute now I'm going to come across an orc priest at full range with the capability of smiting. Another reason why I'd like to be close to the door when that happens. And also make sure that I don't, as much as possible, make sure that I'm pulling orcs out as singles. Shout to bring them towards me. Okay, we've got a diving position that we're capable of. Could technically pick up Throw Frost and then Icicle with a side of Ice Beast for defense. That actually is starting to sound like a good plan. So we definitely need to keep training Ice Magic for now. Now I'm getting a little bit more cavalier with my floor travel. Probably just, out of a sense of boldness coming on from having killed so many as I have already. Sif Muna and Vehumet are the obvious god choices, and I don't really see a need to try to play outside the box for this character. Rudel Mul, I'm not dealing in necrotic enough to care. Or necromancy, whatever. Oh yeah, I gotta try out the wand. It's digging. It's a good wand. I'll be sure to keep it handy. For not having trained stealth at all, I am pretty darn stealthy. Fairly stealthy. This could be lethal. I don't really have a lot of choices. I have to charge it down. Because if I run away, I will almost certainly get hit. And then I have to pray I have the antidote. I do not. And I picked up another poison. So, yeah, that's game. There was no window in which to retreat, really. If I had known which my fog scroll was, I could have fogged. I could have dug a pathway and then walked away through the pathway. That would have been clever, actually. I didn't think of that. But ultimately, my mistake here was not training Throw Ice sooner. If I had trained that spell, I would have had it available for a ranged counterattack, and that would have saved me. So let's try again. This problem with my first try as an Ice Elementalist. This time we're going to be called Freezy Pop. And let's actually be a little more aggressive about picking appropriate spells. Dodging and Ice Magic, that's it. Nothing else needs to be trained pretty much at all. Wield the Ruined Mace of Holy Wrath. Keep the dispersal darts, but don't really anticipate ever needing or using them. Ring of Ice, that's actually going to be a really good early game ring for me. I'm unlikely to encounter the fire that I'm likely to encounter is going to be from darts, and I'm willing to accept that as an instant death proposition. However, until then, I'm just going to be vastly increasing my DPS or my damage output by using the ice ring with my ice character. I'm really hoping to pick up a protection weapon or, a poison dagger or something, or obviously a polearm I'll take happily as well. Okay, another dispersaler. I wonder if it'll come towards me. Yes, he will. And that's all 3 of your dispersal darts, bro. Now you can do nothing. That's Sigmund. We should just close the door and run away. And hope that none of his friends woke up. Nope, the kobold at least woke up. Sigmund is not behind him. We need to get off this floor before Sigmund finds us. Another staircase up for quick retreat, if necessary. Take the elven dagger over the uselessly large mace, please. We're not going to land enough blows to make that count, because the attack timing is so bad. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Hide so it didn't get the first shot, and boom. Ooh, hand axe. I will take that and run with it. Anti-magic. Okay, seems okay. Let's back away. Go the long way and kill jackals. Thin out the room. Oh shit, the anti-magic works on me too. Yeah, we're gonna wield a mace and then just keep buying myself some room to work with before I pound that thing. Great. Gather the needles. I don't have the tool to fire them yet, but I may yet acquire it. Skirting the outsides because I don't want to wake up Jessica yet. If I fight Jessica, I want it to be on my own terms and when I'm fully ready for her. Preferably getting the first shot in. Okay, let's just get out of here. Let the bullshit come to me and then kill it. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this with... Nope, Jessica woke up. Now that Jessica's awake, she's going to come for me. But I totally was in the right position to just 86 her. Sorry, deep 6 her, not 86 her. Let's just get away. There's no need to fight that thing when I can just do this. Be at full, and then give it another try. Now, if I recall correctly, this is still the floor that Sigmund was on, so... there is some concern about him. I have a safe retreat to the downstairs behind me. I am getting relatively in the same direction as Sigmund, but I think I'm safe to kill a few jackals, get some more EXP, and more importantly, at this stage, even a corpse would be nice. There we go. Alright, let's head downstairs. Yeah, corpses definitely paid off. Pole arms. I haven't found one yet. Hey, there's Burr. Wonder how he is to cold. You know what? I have resistance to cold, so that's most of what he's going to attack me with, probably. Boom. So far, so good. Triple altar. No, just one altar. Well, it's dead now. Yeah, even if the fire dart becomes a thing, the amount of damage a dart deals is pretty low. I might naturally just outgrow it. The risk factor, I mean. Also, there was totally Curari somewhere here, wasn't there? No. What needles were those? Slowing, I'll take them. In fact, have I seen a blowgun? I have not. Okay. Positive evasion ring, I'll take it. Blink scroll, my survival just got massively extended, and a tele scroll, and a very useless scroll. Scroll of enchant weapon as well. Okay, where are we? We are deep on the east of the map with no safe retreat. Let's create a beachhead and then move back to in the direction I know. Where was Sigmund? Is he on this? No, he was on D2. Wow, that's pretty high up for such a dangerous unique. I guess Sigmund is dangerous because he appears so early though, so that makes sense. Let's back away and then shout once. And close the door so they have to come all the way to me. There's a polearm in his hand. Then we're just going to back away so I don't get multi-polearmed. Also so that I can potentially survive if I get netted. Full health. Hopefully they've dispersed a little bit. He sees me now. I escape the net. Gotcha. It's a halberd. On the scale of polearms, this is actually one of the worst. In particular because for the weapon delay, there's another weapon that actually has better damage output. So I suppose the scythe is at least as bad. Oh shit, this could be bad. Let's do this, wait for him to come, and then boom, ice him. I was in good position to make that work. Alright, we have now we have trained a lot of ice. So let's see what we can do with these skills that we've developed. Throw Frost is well within range of my capabilities. So we will take that on as a secondary spell. Dodging has been trained as well, which is good. I was just going to turn that on, but since it's been going, we should be okay. Trickle into spellcasting as well. Let's get this hunger down a little bit. Shouldn't be that hard with the intelligence buffs that I'm getting. For poisonous creatures especially, I'm going to begin by attacking them from range. Yes! Whip of Venom. Now we're talking. Now I can potentially have a secondary approach to strong enemies by doing that in melee. We're gonna keep this because I anticipate Ice Beasts being a part of my strategy pretty soon. We'll go Sifmuna. That seems okay. Will eventually give me some of the utility I need to survive. And will almost certainly appreciate me learning magic. And here's where the Whip of Poison becomes useful because it lets me stack poison onto enemies I otherwise couldn't do anything to. Oh, I can't yet channel mana because Sifmuna doesn't know that I'm his servant. He just knows that I joined him. How many polearms are we talking about? Oh, there's a spear? I missed that. Oh, when I killed the gnoll. Yeah. Right now I would rather have a poison weapon, but I'll have to remember that it's there. So far so good. So far so excellent. Nailing these things with my spell work. Where are we at now? Summon Ice Beast is not even close to ready, but I also have no points in summoning to make that any better. Once I have the spell levels, assuming I haven't found a better book yet, I will start training it. Summoning. How hard is summoning to train for this guy? It's neutral. Let's back up, shout, and then get out of the way. Seriously, you didn't come to me? There you go. Now he knows I'm here. He's downed, and I will butcher him while sniping his friends. And that is what I wanted, a spear. And a rune spear. Or sorry, a trident. And a rune trident. of dragon slaying. It's not great, but I'll take it. Reason for polearms is obvious. It's a +4 training skill. I mean, that's just fantastic. Ice magic is pretty well trained up, but it's gonna have to go higher. My one defense skill is dodging, which I guess is okay for now. Let's keep this. I'll keep this split of ability training. And this whole pack had a bunch of spears, huh? Between the lot of them. Ooh, let's try the armor. %, 10% even with the armor on. That's good. Let's go ahead and drop a series of chunks. Alright, next floor. So far we're chugging along pretty evenly. Shoot him with ice to soften him up. There we go. Where are we at memorization wise? Ice Beast and Icicle are both within my range, but not easy yet. Let's take the Ice Beast and cut 1, cut 2, slow train, trade to medium speed. I want to have the Ice Beast available for situations like this where my enemy is resistant to cold, but not resistant to being mauled in the face by an Ice Beast. Can I ID things? Yes, probably. What else? Q, and let's try a potion. Alright, you know what? Let's put the magical power on for sure. In favor of a +2 to evasion, because the +9 to my mana is going to help immensely with it, especially in this early phase, just with keeping the icicles thrown. Or not icicles, whatever, frost. Okay, this is going to end up being armor buff or wand recharge. Let's buff the armor, since as of now it doesn't matter to me. I don't know what that wand is, but we'll try the wand to figure it out. Disintegration, that's nice. This also serves as a 1-tile wide digging spell. Can potentially be useful. Gotcha. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Another floor, another follow. There we go. Signed again. Boom, boom. Yay! Sifmuna understands that I'm his humbug servant. Let's back away just far enough that I can do this, and then drop an Ice Beast. Because it's pretty clear just from looking at this board that I'm gonna need the help. And I'll reach across and stab things. And then meanwhile, the now crippled enemies should fall easily. Which they did. Oh crap. Get out of the way. We are going to drop an Ice Beast for sure. And then continue running. For precisely this situation. Another Ice Beast will allow me to retreat even further. And another Ice Beast as well to cover my tracks as I do. Let's just get out of here. Things are bad enough without me playing Desperado against that many enemies at once. Right, forgot that summons can't follow me. Even if I had remembered, though, it wouldn't really have changed my plan very much. Just, you know, a few MP more. We will try this because it's ruined, but yeah, if it's just another Dragon Slayer, I'll stick with the Tridents, which generally have better damage ratios. Blast you, blast you, blast you, kill you. Didn't mean to summon the Ice Beast, but now that he's here, I don't object to him either. I should stop committing to anything more to summoning than I already forgot to do. I just wanted to make sure it was good and castable. It didn't have to be great and castable. I need some more stuff. I need some more stuff. Put on the new ring now that I know which way to get rid of it. Get rid of it. And instead we'll put on magical power. Drop a whole bunch of chunks and heal. Keep some poison. Wait out the poison. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Lots and lots of attacks got in there. One, two, three, shit, four. Let's try and disperse this guy. We failed. We'll just ice him to death then. Freeze has really good accuracy or really good damage ratios. I can't say which, but it's definitely one or the other. And considering it's a melee spell, it kind of should, so that totally works for me. Against people who don't care about cold, we need some stronger melee power. That's what we're going for Ice Beast for. Come on, douche. There you go. Again, clever, or not so much clever as mandatory use of my allies. If I hadn't memorized that spell, I'd be dead right now. Speaking of memorize that spell, no. Thanks to my diversion into Ice Beasting, we're a little behind schedule on that department. I'm gonna die on this thing, aren't I? There we go. Just wanted to get off it. Where are we at? Kobolds with darts are definitely my first priority. Okay, he's downed. Now whatever I can poke from the river without taking damage. Wait, Grizzly Bear first. Throw Frost. Freeze him. Frost him on his way out. He's down. Intelligence, please. That's going to be impossible. I'm not going to be able to reach his corpse. I'm just going to have to eat here. We'll get one or two of these guys into play. Oh, did I die? No, okay, good. If I didn't die, then I'm not dead yet. "3v1, they're gonna kick my Ice Beast ass all day. And that's already rotten, so there's no point going in for food. Let's go ahead and just make a bunch of Ice Beasts and then focus fire. Now we have to get out of here before we die. And then just focus fire the last of them. Okay, there we go. So we cleared this mess. Enough that I can cross the river and put on a hat. Kind of weird that the Elementalist does not start with a wizard's hat, or with pretty much any of the standard wizard accoutrements. It's like designed to be a subpar style. We're gonna drink all of our potions because why not? Oh crap. Blurry vision, no other benefits. Yay! Potion of magic, potion of brilliance, slowing, poison. And while we're brilliant, let's go ahead and learn how to throw icicles. A little bit stronger the spell. Oh, I never learned it because I was poisoned, right? Damn it, I'm gonna have to change this. So, I keep hitting B to use my secondary attack, but it turns out I'm summoning ice beasts. F is for my tertiary, my next tier, what I usually put it on. There we go. Could be bad about an uncursed whip. It's freezing, but trust me, if I need to frost you, I'm not going to be doing it with my whip. So let's drop it. Drop the spear, drop the dagger, drop the holy wrath. We'll keep the draining. I don't want anyone else picking it up. And, oh, did I say drop the spear? Because that's the totally thing I'm not dropping. I'll wield that because my polearms are already practically 9 or 10. Thrust you and then stab you with the spear repeatedly. Hell, just walking up to things and stabbing with the spear is kind of sort of an option at this stage. 2, 3, and then stab. Stab Dukin again. Shoot you. Alright, we are doing really good here. That's gonna see if we can, yep, just want to make sure he was avoiding all the things that he could eat to gain his health back on the way to me. Hence why I walked into the room so that his line of fire would be different. Stab you repeatedly, and next floor. Okay, maybe not next floor. Alright, we got you. And you. Okay then, next floor. Oh crap, let's back away and let them do their thing. In the meantime, we will summon an ally and keep shooting them. Let's go with T to summon an Ice Beast. Seems like a strange letter, but I just don't want it to keep getting it done on accident. Nah, I'm gonna back away and let the Ice Beast lead the charge, and then we'll flip around at the end. That way, on the way, he would be getting shot. Also, Arrows of Frost are just not that effective against a guy who has as much magic resist or cold resistance as I do. Oh, thought I saw a storefront. My bad. Throw frost, throw frost, throw frost, throw frost. Back away. And just kill y'all with the freeze ray. Alright, so far so good. Blast through a couple times and then nail it. Not so worried about these butterflies. Alright, none exploring. Next floor then. Come on, the entrance to the lair needs to be nearby here somewhere. 6 to 11 for orcs, 8 to 13 for... Oh, never mind. I literally have just gotten to the point where it's even possible for that to show up. Let's go ahead and summon a ice beast to my side to assist me here for the inevitable bounce of the Prince of Ribbit. There we go. Got him. Blast you once, twice, and then nail ya. Using the chunks to channel mana off of Sifmuna, just because I have so many more than I need right now. Book of Spatial Translocations. It does have Blink. Pretty much never a bad spell to have in the arsenal. But otherwise, nothing that I really value. It's sad that I was halfway to killing it before I realized that was a mimic. Oh shit. Do I have any good wands here? No. What's the safest retreats? The red staircase behind me. Let's move in that direction. Pull. Do I have a fierce scroll that I know of? No, I do not. Okay. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Here we go. Summon an ice beast. Back away. Summon another ice beast. Back away. The ice beasts will both slow and attack. And kill them. Okay, excellent. I wasn't banking on them dying that easily, but I'll take whatever you offer. That's certainly a good offer. Just pull one. This is another thing that's going to be a pain in the neck to deal with. But if I'm very careful, I can potentially... Shit. How am I going to kill this thing in one swoop? It's got to be... Do I heal? I can cure. And I'm going to blink to buy myself full screen distance because I don't want to die here. It's a bit of a waste, but oh, you know what I should have done? I should have done Ice Beast and then get behind the Ice Beast. Yeah, that's what I should have been doing. Let's go Bread Ration, drop another Ice Beast, drop another Ice Beast, get in, poke them. That was a blink. Fuck me, that was a blink. Get out, blink, Ice Beast, back away. Yeah, I mismanaged horribly here. I could have survived that earlier attack upstairs with just the blink spell, no doubt. Are you serious? How many? There we go, got one. I'm gonna ask how many I have to go through, but apparently not that many. Let's cut that. Condensation shield would actually be pretty effective here. 1%, 2%, 28, 14. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and throw a few points at the blink spell. So translocation. No. Spell casting. Let's just help all of these spells out at once. I'm obviously pretty close to some kind of cutoff or border. Make sure I have an ally to increase damage output, and then just go nuts. Focus on the hungry ghost, then you, and then finally the guy who jumps around too much. Nail that, drain that. Ring and a thing. And replace the power ring with invisibility, which I will never use, so drop it, and boom, there we go. Let's back away and then just take these things on one at a time. Shit, that could be interesting. Let's get an ally in and have them duke it out while I provide backup pole arming. Yeah, I'm really glad that was not me in melee range, taking what would have been lethal damage to my pet bear. Freeze. So the level 1 spell freeze, I've gotten a lot of mileage out of it thus far. Back away, just back away, back away. And then have these guys go kill him while I continue to back away and provide covering fire. Neither of those was what I wanted to do. I was just trying to fire a bolt of frost. Instead I blinked, failed to blink, and summoned yet another beast. I'm just gonna run away. I don't need to win that fight. I can win a different fight. Equivalent fight. Back away. This time read what the spell is. It's a D, okay? Summon an ice beast and start... What is he wielding? Oh, he has got a bow and arrow? God damn, that's good stuff. Just go nuts on him, please, and I'll stab from the background. Between the lot of us, we'll take him down. There we go. Goliath Beetle should be an easy enough takedown. He gotcha. I am starving, but not starved yet. Hopefully one of these gnolls will be, yep, good enough to feed me. And there we go. Have an ally in play and then start sniping things. The ally isn't necessary per se, but it never hurts to have a little bit of backup firepower. Until you know it does. Hurt, that is. Alright. Stab my way through that without actually thinking. Boom. I'll just start stabbing things. Alright, so are we studying translocations? I don't know. We agreed that we were going to start off by just doing generic training for a while and then see where we progress from there. Sorry, I've just blanked out. Water Moccasin's there. We got the backup on hand, so we'll just shoot him the old-fashioned way. There we go. Got him. Stab. Acquire flesh. Ignore. Okay, let's just drop all the rotting meat and pick up the good meat. How's that sound? Oh crap, I got confused. Yeah, let's back away from confusion, I agree. And then risk it again. And take him out. Just get out of the way of the mushrooms altogether. And then come back and chain freeze. Got you killed. That's an Aklob something or the other, so let's just get out of here. Alrighty, and I think that'll about do it for tonight because I am falling asleep on the chair. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.